Now students, like I told you for adjective ending and how to solve it, in the same manner, the perfect form question how to solve it. Now for example, this is grammar part, question number 4 maybe. So if, now this is your new page, like I told you every question on new page, A, B also on new page. Question number 4, A. So this whole page you are going to devote for question number A only. Even if you have lots of space, please devote it for question number 4A. If you want for B, take a new page, of course. Now, for question number 4A, what you are going to do a rough work over here. The question you will write first, that Welsh's verb past or perfect, whatever the question is above. Yeah, that question, one line question, you're going to write over your heading of the question, and then here you're going to conjugate the helping verb sein and haben. Yeah, you can conjugate. You please do the rough work with blue pen or pencil. No need to erase the things once the rough work is done. Yeah, and here, as I always tell you, try to do the rough work there only where you're solving it, so there is no chance of copying wrong from backside. So ich bin, du bist, terzius ist, wir sind, ihr seid, all that you're going to conjugate here. And haben also, ich habe, du hast. Yeah, you have already written your the pronouns, so no need to write here. Once it is done, so you can use it. Habe, hast, very important student. These two conjugations, you have to be perfect at it. Yeah, not to do a silly mistake like many people they write HABST. Wrong it is. Okay, so make sure your sein and haben conjugation are perfect. Then after solving that over here, try not to leave line. So you can write over here hast. Here you can write HAT, heart, and then haben, not to leave line. Okay, once it is done, down you just leave one line. Once the conjugations are done, just leave one line. Once that one line is over, then you can copy your 1, 2, 3, all those. Normally there will be like 4 questions, and from them you have to attempt any 3, but you are going to solve it with options, of course. So all the 4 questions you're going to write it as it is. I always tell you, like for example, Gestern blank, never leave this vacant. Some people they will just write Gestern, leave some space, and then they will write the whole question. Don't do that. You keep the blank ready so that you never miss writing the answer in the blank. Okay, then Mayank, or else sometimes you leave it vacant and then you forget to fill up, and then write whole question. If it is in paragraph, write a paragraph like thing. If it is in 1, 2, 3, write 1, 2, 3 like question. Once the question is done, now how to solve it. Yeah, now I will show you how to solve it. Now assume these questions you have written. Yeah, and your pencil is with you. You have an helping verb conjugated above in the question answer paper, and then you have written this question. Assume now this is your answer paper, not your question paper. Don't solve anything on the question paper. It is termed as copy. Don't do that. Do everything in your answer paper. So this you have written in your with the bracket you have to write in your answer paper. Don't miss this bracket. With the bracket, please mention. Now above these words, you have some space. You can write the meanings in English over here, like mit nehmen. I have already explained you the verb, important verbs in the question bank, so you can write the meanings from there. Mit nehmen means to bring, to take along with. Machen means with pencil you can write in your answer paper. Machen means to take, to make or to do. Fotografieren means to take photos. Fahren means to travel, to drive. Trinken means to drink, like this. Okay, once you have written the meanings above, I also want you to mention here when there will be 2 blanks. Always with the pencil you can mention this is for helping verb, this is for perfect form P. Down you can write of each. This is for helping verb, this is for perfect form. This is for helping verb, this is for perfect form. This is for helping verb, this is for perfect form. Yeah, and you can just, if you want, you can just make with the pencil the bracket that this is first sentence, this is second sentence, this is third sentence, and here it is fourth sentence. This also you can do. Okay, so first blank will always be an helping verb, second blank will always be a perfect form. Now once you have written the meanings above, then you can just go through the nouns. The nouns meanings also have given you for the perfect form, which are important. and taking the nouns in consideration with the verbs. You have to think, no need to read the whole sentence also. Just think that with this nouns which is in the first sentence, which verb can go with it. Like gestern means yesterday, Mayank is the name of a person, friend, Ausflug. So yesterday, friend and picnic, which word can go? Yeah, you have to think that. Sometimes you won't get the answer in first attempt for the first sentence. You can move ahead. You can find out the answer for the rest, and then you can come whichever one is remaining you can put there. Now here it is not that much it is not that much easy to write the answer over here. So you can go further first. Die Freunde mit dem Bus. So bus, with the bus what can go? Of course drive, okay, or travel. So you can guess that with this line I'm going to put the perfect form here in the second blank. For fahren it is gefahren, which I have already given you in the perfect form list. Okay, so here I'm going to put a perfect form of fahren. Yeah, next you can even write it down like perfect form of fahren. I will write your fahren, and the helping verb for fahren is sein, so I'll write your sein, so that you know that you are going to conjugate for this verb, and you know that you are going to write the perfect form of this verb. Yeah, and then sandwich. With the sandwich what we can do? Yeah, we cannot here we cannot do any sandwiches. We cannot take photos of, we cannot drink sandwich. Of course we can mitnehmen. So we can write here sandwiches mitnehmen. So here I will write mitnehmen with pencil, so that I know that mitnehmen perfect form I am going to write here. And here I can write mitnehmen perfect, the helping verb is haben. So haben conjugation I am going to do here. Then Mayank and camera. So with the camera what you can do? Fotografieren. So we can take photos. So we can write here fotografieren, so that we know that fotografieren verb perfect form we are going to write, and the helping verb for fotografieren is haben. I know this because I have learnt it. So you also learnt it, you will also be able to do it very simple. Now here haben, you have to conjugate the haben over here according to the pronouns and the nouns, of course. So we know mitnehmen is going where, we know fotografieren is going where, we know fahren is going where. Now only two things are left, trinken and machen. Now Ausflug, student, Ausflug means picnic. We don't drink picnic, we don't take picnic, we don't fotografieren. It doesn't sound well with the noun. Ausflug machen. This is a very best combination. Yeah, it is called feste combination with the nouns. So Ausflug is picnic. We do picnic. Yeah, we do picnic. We do not make picnic, of course. It is in the context of doing a picnic. We go for a picnic, we say in English, but in German we say Ausflug machen. So with the Ausflug machen word goes. So we cannot say drink. So machen is the right. Drinking, they have given you an extra. Okay. So your machen will come down, and the perfect form of machen will here. And machen helping verb is haben. So that the conjugation will be happening over here. Okay. Now once you know which verb is going in which sentence and what is an helping verb, we know it. Yeah, the perfect form is easy. You have learnt it. You can just copy paste the perfect form. Machen will become gemacht. Then your fahren will become gefahren. Then your mitnehmen will become mitgenommen. Your fotografieren will become fotografiert. Every time the perfect form will remain same. The problem happens is while conjugating this verb. Your half marks you are going to get, your half marks. Your generally children get marks. Here they make mistake. Even if their helping verb is correct, they conjugate it wrong. So you have to make sure that the helping verb should be conjugated according to the pronoun or a noun given here. So if you haven't watched the personal pronoun video properly, go and watch it. Personal pronoun part 1 and part 2. Properly I have mentioned how to convert the noun into a pronoun. So Mayank. Mayank is a name of a person. We are not Mayank. So it is not a first person. We are not talking to Mayank. How do I know that? After Mayank, there is no exclamatory mark, no comma. That means we are not talking to Mayank. We are talking about Mayank. So it is a third person. In third person, it is a singular again. And it is RZS, he, she, it. So whatever comes for RZS, conjugation of haben, that you are going to write. Now here, die Freunde. So die Freunde means it is a plural form. So die Freunde, it is plural, and we are not friend. We are not talking to friend. We are talking about friend. So it is third person plural because die Freunde. So small z actually. So according to that conjugation will come for the sein form. Here Z. Now this Z, it is after full stop. So you all will get confused that it is she or it is you or it is they. Now it is for sure not you, because whenever the you comes, it doesn't come in this manner. It comes according to the second person. Commas are there, exclamatory marks are there in the sentence. So that is of course not that. So it is either she or they. Yeah. Now here there is no female person mentioned in the sentence. So of course it is they, because before this sentence there was the Freunde. So of course we are talking about them only again. So they. It is THEY they, because before that sentence we were talking about friends. So it is interrelated. So they, and then your sandwiches were there. So we were taking mitgenommen. So haben conjugation, according to that, it will be for they. What will be the haben conjugation? You have to find. Mayank has come again. So according to Mayank means air. So whatever it will be for photography here at haben. So haben conjugation for Mayank, that is air, will be what? Will mention here. Next, bekommen. The meanings I have already mentioned. Go to the verb's meaning. Listen the meanings properly. Jot it down and then how I told you the sequence here. In the same manner, write bekommen meaning. Write werden meaning, einladen meaning, dekorieren meaning, singen meaning. If possible, if you have lots of space, you can even write the perfect form. Bekommen becomes bekommen only, werden becomes geworden, einladen becomes eingeladen. You can write here an oblique, and you can even write helping verb in short. That bekommen has helping verb H, werden has helping verb S, means sein, einladen has helping verb H. So everything will be in front of you, just you have to jot it down over here in the answers then. Gestern hat Leona Geburtstag, Z-20 So we are not getting what verb can come here according to the. So maybe she 20 years old. So she is becoming 20. So don't, they have intentionally given this bekommen word. Many people think it is becoming. It's not becoming. It is to get. It has completely different meaning. How it looks. Yeah, bekommen is to get. I'm getting a gift. I'm getting a certificate, like that. So 20 cannot invite, 20 cannot decorate, and 20 cannot sing. It doesn't suit. So she has a birthday. So she's becoming 20. So it is werden. So werden perfect form goes over here. It is geworden. Yeah, so you can just write the second blank always as it. You can just write it down without thinking twice. So werden becomes geworden. Z-Freunde. So for friends, what we can do? We can invite friends when there is a birthday. So einladen becomes eingeladen. Yeah. Then ihre Mutter das Haus. You can always stop the video, write your answers as I told you, and then you can recheck it by switching on the video again. So ihre Mutter Haus. So house they can shown beautifully dekoriert. Leona Geschenk. So Geschenk bekommen. Yeah. Here only one thing was not there, that is singen. So it is extra. Of course they'll give you extra. The helping verbs now you can think, because you have written already slash, and the helping verbs you have written for help. So werden helping verb is sein. So the sein you can down, you can write so that you can conjugate it later on up. Rough work try to do with pencil. Your Freunde eingeladen. So helping verb was haben. Dekoriert helping verb was haben. And Geschenk bekommen helping verb was again haben. So only one sein form was there. So now how to conjugate that sein? Gestern hat Leon. Now we are talking about this girl. So Z, of course, it is she over here then. So accordingly, sein conjugation will come. Again, full stop is there, big Z is there, so we'll get confused. But before that, we were talking about the girl. So again, it is she. Her mother. Now here, her mother, don't think about the possessive article. Whenever the article comes, you hide that article. Because of this article, sometimes minor is written. Children get confused. Just hide whenever the article comes, whether it is possessive, whether it is any article, just hide it. Now, if I hide it, we will only be seeing the Mutter word. So, Mutter is which person then? Then it becomes easy. When minor word comes, you all think it is a first person. Don't assume it. Okay. So, just hide the possessive article, whichever article is before. It doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. So mother, it is a third person, so it is talking about again she. Yeah, so accordingly you are going to conjugate the haben conjugation. Leon, again she, accordingly you will conjugate the haben conjugation over here. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment. Then you can solve this again. Pause the video, solve it, and then check your answers. Lars hatte gestern Geburtstag. Seine Freund. Again, article is mentioned, possessive. Hide it. So if I hide it, only Freunde is visible. So Freunde means third person plural. That is small z. They. Yeah. Kuchen. What we can do with Kuchen? Seine Freunde dash eine Kuchen. Of course, you cannot play, you cannot thank, you cannot go. You can mitbring. Yeah. So they have brought along with them Kuchen. So mitgebracht. Yeah. And then Freunde, the helping verb is haben, of course. And accordingly for they you will conjugate. Alle dash Lars. So alle must have done what to Lars. We'll come back to that because there is no more nouns which can help us. So we'll try to solve the other first. Sie Brettspieler. Brettspieler, I have mentioned the meaning in the noun form. You can go and check. It is the board games. So maybe they are playing then. Board games can be played. So gespielt, and here sie means before that alle was mentioned. So maybe they all. Okay, so they, because she cannot play the board game alone. So they, accordingly haben conjugation will happen. Lars. Now this is again that person. Now I don't know whether it is a male or female. Same conjugation will go. Freunde, she must have thanked at last. So over here, alle, maybe they have congratulated her. Okay. So they have congratulated her, gratuliert, and haben conjugation. Alle means third person plural. So they we have to mention. So seine Freunde means third person plural, your third person plural, your third person singular. Yeah. And the verbs I have already mentioned. So in this sentence was now, if it's not a paragraph, it is much easy to do the rough work. You can just write the sentence as it is, like I told you in the answer paper. And in the margin, of course, you can decide what verb will come, what will be the helping verb of it. Now, fahren, you know the meaning, to travel. Arbeiten, to work. Lesen, to read. Machen, to do or to make. Hören is to hear. Yeah. Always, whenever you see the verbs, always in your mind, you should know the meanings so that you also revise it and it is revised properly. Now, was dash du auf dem Bahnhof? Okay. So, was hast du arbeiten won't come that strong. Was hast du means what you have. Maybe it is what you have done. So, maybe machen will suit over here. Was hast du? Machen, the helping verb is H, I have written. And then later on, we can put the perfect form in the last blank. Of course, helping verb always goes in the second place. Means always goes in the first blank. And the perfect form always goes in the second blank. So haben conjugation according to du. So was hast du auf dem Bauernhof gemacht? You can stop the video, write your own answers, and then come back to the video to check the answers. Die Frau dash im Garten. So according to the hints they have given you, maybe your arbeiten can come. And the helping verb is H. So die Frau, it is third person singular. So accordingly the helping verb should be conjugated. Arbeiten will become gearbeitet. Then ganzen Tag dash die Kinder nur lauter Musik. Lauter Musik, what we can do with Musik? You cannot read music. You can hear music. Yeah. So accordingly, lauter Musik, gehört. And then ganzen Tag die Kinder. So this Kinder have heard that. No. So we have to conjugate it according to the nominative, of course. Yeah. The doer, of course. So some children will think on this. Whoever is a doer, accordingly we conjugate the verb. Always keep that in mind. So the children means it is they. Small z, that is they. So for gehören, the helping verb is haben. So accordingly we will conjugate. Dash du neue book. So with the book we can do reading. Lesen, and the helping verb is H. So haben you have to conjugate according to du, and lesen becomes gelesen. Next is one dash du deine Familie. So the meaning, please write for Sammeln, meaning to collect, spielen, to play, verbringen, to spend, treffen, to meet, bleiben, to stay. So one dash du deiner Familie. So maybe it will be like, when did you collect, we cannot say, play we cannot say, bleiben doesn't go with the sentence. So when do, maybe it is treffen. So you can write over your treffen, and the helping verb is haben. So like this you can just write the helping verbs and the verb which goes in the sentence, and why. You should know it, why. With the family, treffen goes. One dash du deine Familie. Wochenende bei ihren Freunden. So bei means at. So at normally goes with bleiben. Okay, friend. So here the bleiben can go. And the helping verb is sein for bleiben. Geldscheine means notes, currency notes. So many children, als Kind. So as child, viele Geldscheine. So normally as a child we collect. Okay. Sammeln. Ich dash Schule immer Fußball. So with Fußball spielen goes. So always mention the helping verb with Sammeln is H, bleiben it is S, and spielen it is H again. So accordingly conjugate du here. Here Anna und Marcus, when two names are there, it is third person plural if there is no comma. So no comma, no exclamatory mark, so it is third person plural, small z. They. Er, no need to think. So according to er, we have to conjugate ish. Again, no need to think. Directly according to ish, you have to conjugate the haben. Yeah. And as I already told you, Sammeln, it is gesalmt. Spielen, gespielt. Verbringen, verbracht. Verbringen we did not use, but treffen, getroffen. Bleiben, geblieben. Spelling change is there. Be careful. Then fahren. Peter dash. So the meanings you should know. Please write down the meaning of fahren. I can wait for some time. You can write the meanings and then come back. Fahren, it is gefahren, kommen, gekommen, machen, gemacht, anrufen, angerufen, einladen, eingeladen. Yeah? And the helping verb for fahren, sein, for kommen, sein, machen, haben, and anrufen, it is haben, einladen, it is again haben. So auf dem Land, seinen Urlaub, we normally at that particular place, vacation, we do vacations. So machen goes properly with this in German. So your machen can come. Then wir Sommer nach Kashmir. So when nach comes, we are traveling. So fahren can come in this sentence. Warum du spät? Spät, normally we come spät, no? Spät is late, L-A-T-E. So spät can go here. Daniel dash Freunde Geburtstag. With Geburtstag normally einladen goes. Now warum du spät? Now we can also say like why you called so late or why you came so late. So generally this also will be given correct. This will be also given correct mark, but mostly this can be your answer for the third one. Daniel, Daniela. Okay, eingeladen can come here. So your eingeladen, your gekommen, your gefahren, your gemacht. Peter, third person. Er, where is no need to think. Warum, your du is there. So no need to think. According to du, you will conjugate. Daniela, it is the third person. Female, small z, that is she. Accordingly, you will conjugate. The helping verb I already told you. For fahren, it is sein, sein, haben, haben, haben. Then here, again it is a paragraph like thing. In Wien, Atu dash. So now we don't know what is Atu doing. Maybe in Wien, Atu dash, sie war an der Universität. 1994 dash, sie mit ihrem Studium dash. Es war nicht leicht, it was not easy. Sie dash anfangs nur. Okay, so we'll just try. So if we go through here, anfangen is to start, gehen is to go, studieren is to study, helfen is to help, verstehen is to understand. So let's see what is the situation. So in Wien. So normally student, when in Wien comes, we generally think that okay, it will be gehen. So I am going to Wien. But normally if it was gehen, no, your nach word should have come. So if it is in, it is of course not gehen. So this gehen won't come here. So maybe what will be the situation? First we have to read the paragraph. So in Wien dash Attu. So what Attu can do in Wien? If we see universitet, so maybe studying. So here in this part of the sentence, studying can come. Studieren. Yeah. Sie war an der Universität, full stop. 1994, sie mit ihrem Studium, with her higher studies. So she can start with the higher studies. Anfangen will come over here. Es war nicht leicht, it was not easy. Leicht word means easy, not easy. You have seen this word in opposites. Sie dash anfangs, in the beginning. Anfangs means in the starting. Nur wenig, very little. Maybe she understood very little in the beginning, understanding. Aber ihre Freunde dash. Aber means but. So she understood very little, but somebody helped her. Helfen will come here. So only gehen word doesn't go anywhere. So let's start now. In Wien, Attu is a third person, female it is. For Attu, it is a female. So in Wien hat Attu studiert. Studieren becomes studiert. I just gave you hat because Attu is third person singular small z, that is she. Sie war an der University, she was in the university. 1994, angefangen. So according to Z, it is all third person now here, all third person. Yeah, Sie, according to in the Studium, angefangen, it is helping verb is haben again, so hat will come. And Sie verstehen, that is verstanden, again haben, hat will come. Ihre Freunde, again I tell you, when possessive comes, hide it. Hided, Freunde, it is plural. So they have helped her, no? So Freunde haben geholfen. Okay. So in Wien hat Attu studiert. Sie war an der Universität. Then 1994 hat sie mit ihrem Studium angefangen. Es war nicht leicht. Sie hat anfangs nur wenig verstanden, aber ihre Freunde haben ihr, okay, they helped, okay, her, this is her. So don't get confused that why we are not conjugating according to ear. That is not the ear which belongs to the nominative column. This ear is the one which is in the dative, her, okay. So aber means they, here it is third person plural, haben geholfen. Yeah. Last. Now next paragraph, maybe it is related to the same girl above, but now it is ending. So 1996, Attu ihr Studium beenden. Okay, so ended. So beendet hat und dash nach Afrika. So zurückgefahren. Yeah. So ist, ist, because sein conjugation comes for fahren. So zurückgefahren, ist nach Afrika zurückgefahren. 2 Jahre dash sie im Ausland. So 2 years she was in the Ausland. Okay. So it can come like 2 Jahre. Sein, no? She was there. Yeah. So 2 Jahre ist sie im Ausland gewesen. She was there. In dieser gewesen, Gewesen. In dieser Zeit dash sie ihre Familie nicht. So she did not see her family. Okay. So ist sie ihre Familie nicht gesehen. Aber jetzt denkt sie oft an ihr Studium in Japan. So she's thinking now her higher studies in Japan. So in this year, kosten to cost, gehen to go, geben to give, kaufen to buy, machen to make or to do. Ich dash gestern in the Stadtmitte. After this blank there is a full stop. So mention that full stop. Ursula, ich dash gestern Stadtmitte. So normally we go to the city center. Okay. So here normally gehen verb can go well with the helping verb S, that is sein. Und was hast du? So in the Stadtmitte a Kaufhaus is there. That is, there is a mall. So we normally buy over there. So we do shopping. So maybe kaufen can go here with the helping verb haben. Now, was hast du da gekauft? Ein Kleid und zwei T-shirts. So a cloth, a dress and two shirts. We feel, so we feel normally it goes with kosten. So here the verb kosten can go. Accordingly the perfect form gekostet. We feel hat, maybe this particular thing. So hat das gekostet. Yeah. Ursula, nicht viel, not much. Then S, Sonderangebot. So Sonderangebot means an offer. With the offer, student, I'll give you a fester combination like how I gave you for the picnic. So we normally go for picnic, but here we say Ausflug machen. So in the same way, Sonderangebot gegeben we say. Normally, gegeben is a perfect form of geben. So normally Sonderangebot geben goes very well. So always keep in mind for Sonderangebot, we are going to put a geben over here because it is given also. So nicht viel, then S. Yeah. Hat da ein Sonderangebot gegeben. Now, once this is over, we'll go further. Kaufen is to buy, machen is to do again, besuchen to visit, mitnehmen to take along with, fahren is to travel. So in diesem Sommerferien, nach, so normally fahren will go. Yeah. So fahren and here sein form. That is sind. Dash du Kleider aus Baumwolle. So of that cotton have you taken maybe. So mitnehmen can go over here. Mitgenommen hast du. Ja, aber nicht viel, not many. Dort dash is done. Ein paar Tops und dash. So over there, maybe he's going to buy the. So with the buy word will go here. Kaufen, gekauft. Yeah. Ish is very easy to conjugate with haben. Und was dash here in Goa. So again the Stephanie is asking Goa. Now make doesn't go. Besuchen. Make goes or besuchen goes. So make means what have you done. That way it can go. So was HABT habt ihr in Goa gemacht? Wir dash viele Kirchen und Tempel. We can visit temple. Okay. So all the verbs are done over here. Now please go to the verbs where I have mentioned the perfect form very clearly. Solve it and then visit this video to know the answers are right or wrong. Go through the nouns also where I have mentioned the meanings and the genders and the plural of perfect form also.